Are you a medical doctor? Do you want to know about ChatGPT? What are the different uses of a ChatGPT for doctors? Is it really going to help doctors or not? And what should be aware about while using ChatGPT? So today I'm going to simplify ChatGPT for you. If you're a doctor, then this is a video for you. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel where I share various tips, tutorial ideas, strategies related to growing your medical practice. And uh, let's get started with today's topic. And today we are going to talk about ChatGPT and in what all aspects this is going to help you and your clinical practice or maybe your patients. So let's get started with today's topic. So we'll be talking about different topics about like what is ChatGPT in general and what are its uses and what are its limitations and how it is going to help to the doctors. So stay till the end of this video. Uh, I have a special gift for you towards the end of this video. So let's understand what is this ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a basically artificial intelligence based tool and it's a chat bot. Within those applications also, it's a chat bot which is developed by OpenAI, right? So uh, this is this is a application which is you can say a magic talking computer. You can basically talk with this application or this computer. It understands and it responds to your text prompts. So what are the prompts? Prompts are like something input or instructions given to computer. So in any computer or any machine world, it works on the principle of garbage in, garbage out. It also works on good in, good out. So the output of ChatGPT will depend on how specifically and how concisely and how clearly you are giving instructions to the ChatGPT or asking the question to ChatGPT. And in the similar way, the output of uh, that output quality will depend on the quality of your input. So that is the very first principle. So basically, it's a chatbot which talks like a human, or simplified manner, I to say. So what is this chat? So it's basically chat generative pre-trained transform. Sounds very engineering and technological term. Let's simplify this today for doctors. So basically, it's a chat function like we chat on WhatsApp or maybe some other SMS-based platforms or tools. It's a similar kind of chatting application, but it is something doing something extra. So it's generating. So it's generating some response in after the initial prompt is given by you, the instruction given by you, and it is generating that response based on some pre-trained data. What does mean by pre-trained data? That computer has been like how we teach a child or kid in school. That way, it has been trained. So it is trained mainly on the data till year September 2021, and mostly the data used is based in the US or American context. So there might be some bias, but still for general information, this is going to definitely help you. But just be aware of the fact that it's not a real-time application. If you want real-time more of information, you need to preferably go and use the Google search functionality instead of ChatGPT. So Google is still relevant in today's day. Many people are saying that Google is not relevant anymore uh, because of ChatGPT, but we need to understand the ChatGPT limitations. And it's a basically transformer. So basically, um, it is taking that input and it is creating that output based on the instruction or the prompt given by you. So this is Chat GPT, Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer. It gives in a required format You can give instruction to give that output in particular format. You can create output in image format, text format, table format, or in particular file format. And in future, we will see more variations about this. So let's then move to next topic. Uh, Basically, it knows lots of word with certain limitation. So as I told you, it is trained on huge amount of data, and it understands the words. It understands the context to some extent, but it will not definitely going to replace doctors, because let's understand, it does not have a real medical knowledge. It is based on the knowledge or the input, whatever is fed into the system, whatever the data it has been trained on. But it's not going to replace a real doctor, because it cannot replace a real doctor's expertise, the kind of experience that doctor is having, the kind of contextual knowledge that person is having. So if I want to put it in another way, basically how this ChatGPT will work is that whatever is repetitive or more simpler tasks for human beings, those can be easily done by the ChatGPT. But whatever is difficult for uh, ChatGPT is much more simpler for the human beings. So that's more of a understanding that we can get with regards to ChatGPT. So it's not basically a substitute for professional advice. Whether you're a doctor or you're a patient, you need to understand that it is not going to replace a real doctor. If you have any medical condition, if you want any medical expertise, advice, you can begin with ChatGPT just to get some direction, but you cannot rely on that information. You need to definitely go to the doctor. So I'm repeating this again, even if you're a patient or even you are a healthcare expert and a doctor, you cannot rely on ChatGPT 100%. You need to definitely take the expert advice from the real world doctor. ChatGPT may not understand complex medical context, and that's why again saying you need to consult an expert medical professional. So uh, for those who is asking questions repeatedly, will it replace doctors? No, it will not replace doctors. But if you're not using ChatGPT and AI technology in your clinical practice, then you'll be replaced by somebody who is already using ChatGPT and artificial intelligence in their clinical practice. So let's understand how those doctors are, or healthcare professionals are uh, using this ChatGPT. So it will definitely help in reducing the burden of administrative tasks, the repetitive tasks, more mundane tasks. It will be easily replaced by ChatGPT. So the doctors can use it for more of administrative tasks, which are of less clinical significance, which have low impact on clinical significance. Then it can assist in language related tasks. If you want anything related to translation, if you want to write some article, uh, generic article, social media post. So for this kind of things, it will definitely help. But again, it will require some review from your end, because you can create a more customized flavor with your intentions. Then this ChatGPT can help in research. It can help. There are various tools are coming in the market. It will help research related activities. But again, with a certain limitation that it is going to not replace your intelligence. So what it will help is that it will help in summarizing the article, but still you need to go back and read that article. You need to study that article more than those kind of activities and analysis can be supported, but still it will require your detailed review. It will definitely help in providing some general information. So let's take an example. If you're a doctor and you want to uh, plan some therapy for a patient, you can ask that question, you can give that prompt or input to the ChatGPT. It will give you certain guidelines. So it will give you direction. It will give you step-by-step method. But even after that, taking that output, you cannot blindly follow that guidance or recommendations. You need to use your clinical expertise, you need to use your experience, and then use that information in your patient's treatment or medicine. It can definitely answer some medical questions, but again with certain limitations. So, uh, as I mentioned, it is pre-trained on certain data, so it may not answer all the questions correctly or accurately. Then you can offer the language related translation work or some kind of article writing, those kind of things, which are more of a generic nature and not for clinical nature. It can help to refine your research article from the more of a writing perspective, from the language perspective, from the grammatical perspective. So definitely for this kind of activity, you can use ChatGPT. It can also help in writing patient notes side by side. As I mentioned, it will help to reduce the burden on doctors by using this kind of technology. So, if you found this tutorial helpful, please give a thumbs up for this video. Your like helps me to understand that this video was useful for you. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel where I share various tips, tutorial ideas, resources related to doctors and growing their clinical practice. And if you're a doctor and if you want to grow your clinical practice, attend my live webinar workshop where I'll be taking you through various aspects of growing your clinical practice business, what all things you need to do, what all things you need to avoid, and how you can increase the cash flow in your healthcare business, how you can increase the profitability, how you can get better marketing results in your clinical practice or clinical business. So register for that workshop. It is going to be free and it is an online workshop. You can check the information and the link in the description or comment section of this video. And you can attend that webinar live and we'll meet you soon. So that's all for now. We'll meet with another detailed tutorial related to doctor and healthcare practice. So this is Dr. Nitin signing out. Bye bye.